Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion. Up against them, it's Spaceman from the United States of America. This bout is what a pleasure it is to... Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab doesn't find a home. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Punch, counter punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in the headlights.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Can't score with that jab. So much firepower here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like what do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. How about that time counter shot? That punch lands. Nice punch. These counter punches have to hurt. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That belt. Let's get it started in round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. We're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
straight right, just misses. Men step back for just a moment. That jab won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things. Whoa, wait a minute! And Sugar Ray is rocked! Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the gut.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
You'd like to see more jabs. Perfect counter shot. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And make some space, man, for Spaceman. He's been dropped. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. and he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. There's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A perfect counter lands. Nice counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic and you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Just missed with that hook. Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Stamina is off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Throws the jab, it doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time in this. And there's the bell to start round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The uppercut, but did not score. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off the tech and everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
the belt for round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call a championship round. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Nice counter shot. Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do. Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So they will throw...